Each one of the books had their own sort of life, but, you know, the characters were all marginalized, right, throughout all 4 books. And I think the women in there really brought their own stories to connect with these characters.
Picking one book is very difficult because each of the books are very unique. So it's hard to pick. It's like choosing between a pineapple, an apple, and a jackfruit. These are wonderful as it is.
I will definitely hope that The Other Eden wins. That's the book that I chose. That's my favorite book because of the colonialism, and then it teaches you about the people specifically. It gives you the humanity in people. It shows you the struggle that people go through and the lack of power that we have when we're oppressed by those in power.
The toss-up was between Of a Woman's Madness and Chain Gang All-Stars. The South Indian woman in me, from a culture that is predominantly patriarchal, felt the madness of the author in her experience in Suriname, which is almost similar to women in Asia and the Middle East go through.
That book touched every aspect of my personality. I suffer from mental illness, and I've suffered a lot from emotional trauma. And that book helped me peel back like layers to my onions that I hadn't tackled.
As an incarcerated female, Chain Gang All-Stars takes the win because there is a pressing need, especially in the criminal justice world, reform world, a pressing need to see the humanity that does exist in us incarcerated people.
Blackout, throughout the novel, you're thinking that the relationship is one way. By the end, you figure out is the relationship is solely with Juan and him trying to understand who he is as a person and to relate to his partner. But his partner is himself, and his partner is society, and his partner is his own sexuality and his duality. It's just like, and it's what we do as a society and as individuals trying to fit into molds to get accepted.
Anytime I talk to somebody about this work and about the Inside Literary Prize, it is literally always surprise. They are astonished that readers are so astute, but the people who are the most surprised, right? The people who pay attention to readers are the writers of those books because they find themselves recognizing that it is an audience for their work that it didn't know existed.